Hello friends, today we are going to create a program that will calculate file hashes. So in this video we will see how to create this program and how it can calculate hashes. So let's get started. First of all, we have to import some modules here, hashlib, that will help us to calculate hashes for a particular file. Now the second module is request, used for making HTML GET request to the particular uh, website like VirusTotal, and the third one is OS for working with operating system. Now I have included these modules, so the next step we have to import, we have to calculate hashes, but before that we have to insert API key here. So how to get an API? We can easily get by visiting VirusTotal API, VirusTotal website, and sign up, and then you can get API from that particular website. So I have also so I just inserted here. This is my API key. Now I am going to create function for hash calculation. So calculate hash, it will take file path as an input. Now calculate hashes. I am going to calculate 3 hashes for this particular file. First one is MD5 hash, calculate by hashlib library. Built-in function is so MD5. Second one, SHA1 hash, same this thing, dot SHA1, and the third one is SHA256. So I have calculated these three values, 3 hashes for a particular file. Now uh, I have to open the file in binary mode. So for this, open with, I have to give file path here and open as binary mode. So use RB as file. It will read the file. It will open the file in binary mode. Then it will read it in form of chunks. So for this, I have to write file dot read 8192 is the size of file, 92 bytes. Now it will update the hash objects for each chunk. First it will read the file in form of chunks, then it will update hash objects for each chunk. So how to do this? MD5 hash, MD5 hash dot update chunk chunk. Second one is SHA1 hash dot update chunk, and the third one is SHA-256 hash dot update. So actually what is going here, first of all it will open the file in the form of binary mode, then it will read it in the form of chunks of size 8192 bytes, then it will update each hash objects, MD5 hash, SHA1 hash and SHA256 hash for each chunk. So then finally it will return hexadecimal representation for the hash values. So how it will return it? So MD5 hash hash dot hex digest first hash value, second one is SHA1 um, hash dot hex digest, and the third one is SHA256 hex digest. So it will return the hashes. So I have created this function. First of all, it will take input as a file path as an input, and then it will call the calculate hash function that will calculate the hashes for this particular file. Then I have mentioned here URL because it connects with the VirusTotal.com. So by providing API key and resource MD5 hash for checking the hashes. So when it send the request to the VirusTotal HTTP GET request using request module function. So VirusTotal response, if the response code is 0, that means file doesn't exist. Otherwise, if it will print the result like all hashes of the file including MD5, SHA1, SHA256, and the total scans for hashing, total number of scans here. And the third last thing is positive. Positive means how many any malware, any malicious thing exists in the hashes, so it will print the result. So this is the function for checking hashes, and I have already created the calculate hash function here. So an API key is also mentioned, and I also told you how to get this API key. You can easily go to the VirusTotal website and sign up, and then you can get API key and just paste it here. And so this is the procedure. So guys, here we have to create a function that will take file path as a input. So first of all, if name now I create a variable of file path because this name I have used on the above functions, so I just create this variable and take input, enter the file path. So now again I use if condition, if os dot get dot is file. So difference, I'm using this built-in function by using OS module as above imported. So this will help us to check the file existence. If file exists in the main memory or so operating system, check this file path in the main memory. If exists, so it will call the function that we have created for hash checking. So I just call this function here. Sorry. So I just call this function, copy it, and then paste. Otherwise, if the file doesn't exist in the main memory, so it will print a message, file not found, not found. That's it. So this is the main function. Here we are getting input file path from user, and then check it out. If file path exists, so it will directly call the check hash function that we have created above. Then otherwise it will print the file not found. So this is the main function. So the program is ready for execution. So now without further delay, we are going to execute this program. So now I'm going to command prompt, and I have already downloaded a malware file. You can use any file for execution, so I'm using a particular file. uh, First of all, I have to check it. CD. My file is this, so I will execute this file on the program. Extension is py, so it is asking file path, so I have already copied, so just paste it. This is my file, and then press enter. So you can see this is the VirusTotal report. It will give us all the hashes, MD5, SHA1, SHA256, and also analyzed all these hashes. Total number of scans is 71, and you can say it has found 62 malicious patterns or signatures that are exist in our file. So it indicates that this file is malicious.